Hello everyone, this is Priyanka here. If you are new to the channel, thank you so much for taking the time to visit my channel. On this channel, I talk about the KDP sales strategies and all the things. So if you are interested in this niche, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. So today's video is all about how to choose KDP categories. In this following video, I'm going to explain three things. First thing is what is category and how I do it. Second thing is what is the main process that I personally use to message Amazon and let them know that I want to add these categories to my book. And the third thing is the two methods, that is the manual and the tool method, that is using a tool, free tool, to make use of choosing the best categories out there. Okay, so let me introduce first of all that what is categories. Categories are basically the classification in which your particular book involves. For example, if I have a kids coloring book, I cannot give it a category of adult coloring book because it is not making any sense, right? Similarly, when you go to library, you see different sections: non-fiction, horror, uh, physics, chemistry, mathematics, and so on. So all these categories are defined and they are separated differently. So that's why it is important that you pick the categories for your books which is relevant to the book. For example, if you have a kids coloring book, you cannot put into adult coloring book, right? So this is the thing. So what Amazon gives us the option to choose the categories is from like two things. Like it gives option of choosing two categories. So when you will go into your paperback section, when you will start setting up your book, and when you will get the option of choosing the categories, you can see choose up to two browse categories. Okay, so only you can choose only two categories from here. From example, from fiction, if your book is from fiction, you can choose these options and so on. Okay, now what Amazon says is, for choosing the categories, it is important that you choose the right categories. Why? To make sure that your book appear in the right place at the right time in front of right people. Because if a person is looking for fitness planner, you cannot just categorize your book to a coloring book because it is not making any sense. Okay, so it says that there are three methods, three, I will say, uh, basic fundamental things that you should take care of while choosing the categories. First of all, be accurate. As I said, choose the most accurate categories based on your book's central topic or storyline. Do not choose one category that is explicitly fiction and another that's explicitly a non-fiction, or mixed categories such as fiction, non-fiction, and comics. We do not tolerate inaccurate or unexpected categorization that misleads or manipulates our customers. Note: do not use the comic category for an illustrated book unless it is mixed layout comic format book, right? That is what I said. Be specific. Choose specific categories instead of general one. Customers looking for specific topics will find your book more easily. We will display your book in the general categories as well. For example, a book in the fiction, fantasy, historical category will also show up in searches for general fiction and general fantasy. Choose a general category only if your book is a general book about a broad topic. Don't be redundant. Choosing a single category will display your book in a variety of searches, so don't list your book in a category and its subcategories. For example, don't choose fiction, fantasy, historical, and fiction fantasy. One specific accurate category is more effective than a redundant second one. So I hope you get it, the point that Amazon itself says while choosing the categories. Now let's go to the practical part. This is all about theory. You can just pause the video and you can watch it. You can make notes of it, but I'm going to show you now the practical part which I do and which you have to do. First of all, when going to Amazon, you have to install this extension that is called DS Amazon Quick View. It is not a paid one, it is a free one, and I'm not promoting it. I'm just telling you what I use. Okay, so you have to just install this extension first. What this extension does is, whenever you just hope to a book, it will show you that in what is the BSR of the book. The whole book details will be shown to you. by using this DS Amazon Quick View. Okay, so when I hover on this book, you can see that I got all the information, including the rank and the categories here as well, right? So this is why I make use of this extension. So now if you are creating a sea creature coloring book, you can just take this as an example because its BSR is good. While choosing category, you have to make sure that the BSR is good, that ranking is good. Okay, so it is 7142, that means it is selling very good. So in that case, you can pick these categories, okay, because it is ranking 6 here, 13 here, 14 here, and so on. So make sure that when you choose the book in your niche, make sure that the book ranking is good. You cannot choose the categories of like 60 lakhs or whatever. You cannot choose that. You have to choose those only books whose ranking is good. Okay, now the second method in which I'm going to explain how to choose the categories is by using the book bolt. Simply you have to go into the book bolt tool. I have leave the link below in the description box, and you have to just write down your keyword. For example, uh, spiritual planner or whatever it is. Okay, you just have to select the search, and then you will get to see all the categories out here, that non-fiction self-help is spiritual, non-fiction religion is spiritual, and its relevancy as well. So if the relevancy is good, that is the medium, that means it is a good category to go for, and you can pick the categories from here as well. But if you ask me like how I do it manually, just as I showed you. Now this is a very important part that I'm going to describe you, and please listen me very clearly and make notes of it. Amazon gives the seller option of choosing 10 categories. But now you might be thinking like, Priyanka, but here you just said that it is giving the option of choosing only 2 browse categories, right? Yes, but you can email Amazon and you can give them 8 more categories to add to your particular book. Let me show you how. Okay, so let's close it up for now. So let's suppose that I have already chosen 2 categories from here, and now I have 8 more option to choose the categories in which I want my book to be listed. Okay, so let's suppose that this is my book, and this is the categories that I want my book to go on. Okay, so what I will do is I will simply open these links where it is ranking good, and what I will do is I will copy the path. Now how I do it, I will show you. Let's get it open first. Okay, let's get it uploaded. Till then what we can do is we can we can open the help menu from here. So you just have to go into the link, open link in the new tab. It is getting up. Here you just have to scroll down, contact us. Okay, go to the contact us option, Amazon store and product detail page, update Amazon categories. Here you can see written here, submit all your category requests in one message. If you are making a request for multiple books, please include them all in the same message. Also specify the marketplace of the category as they differ between Amazon stores, amazon.com, amazon.de. So what you have to do is you have simply write your ASIN or ISBN number here first of all, and then you have to write your path in this manner, that is books, literary fiction, contemporary. Okay, so let's suppose that I'm just taking an example. This is my ASNI, and now I have to list the categories to be added. Okay, so I have 8 more options to add, as I said. So I will simply go ahead and I will choose the path where I have chosen. So what will the path will be? Books, children books, art, music and photography, art, painting. Okay, so let me show you these 4, and then the bold one: books, children book, art, music and photography, art, painting. Okay, this is the category I want it to be added. I will simply copy it and I will simply paste it. I'm giving you another example as well. Books, children books, geography and cultures, explore the world. Okay, I will simply go ahead and I will copy it and I will just make the path like this. Just take care of everything that I'm doing. Just pay attention to it. Okay, simply copy it and paste it. Simply again, books, education and teaching, schools and teaching, early childhood education. Okay, simply you will go ahead and you will select it. Schools and teaching, early childhood education. Copy it, paste it. So this is how you will select all those 8 categories in which you want your book to be added, and then you can just send the message to Amazon and they will add those 8 extra categories in addition to these 2 categories for your book. Okay, simple. It is so easy and so simple. One more thing here I want to point it out here is that if your categories is like books, children's book, geography and culture and explore the world, it means it is the explore the world captures all this area. So you do not need to do something like books, children books, geography and culture, explore the world and Australia and Oceania. No, you do not need to do that. If you have selected the above part, that is the main part of the below categories, subcategories, then you do not need to add the subcategories over and again. And this is what KDP itself says, that if you have selected the categories, main categories, you do not need to add the subcategories over and again. Okay, so this is how I make use of the categories. This is how I personally use for my books and it is working. So if I can do it, you can do it too. And thank you so much for watching the video. I have 24 subscribers at the time I'm recording this video. I'm so grateful for each of one of you who is liking my video, subscribing, commenting. I am thankful to all those people. So yeah, thank you so much and I will see you in the next